Hi! Has this ever happened to you? You are reading a book, when someone asks you what it is about. And you can't tell them, or maybe you end up retelling the whole story. Well, don't worry, because today I will tell you all about how to find the central idea or theme of a text, and how to highlight details in the text that support and develop that idea, or theme. So, next time someone asks you, you will be able to answer in a sentence or two. Let's start by reading this Indian fable. Pause the video, so that you can read it at your own pace, and then press play again, when you're ready to continue. So, what is the central idea of this story? First, let's look at what central idea means. A central idea is what a text is all about. The message the author is trying to send, the most important part of the story. Short stories, like the one we just read, usually only have one central idea or theme, while longer stories can have more than one. In this story, two animals make a bet, that their size is the best size. Then, they find themselves in two different situations. One situation where it's best to be tall, and one where it's best to be short. They conclude that both sizes are good, depending on the circumstances. So, what's the central idea of this story, the most important message the author is trying to send? In this case, it is that it doesn't matter if you're tall or short, your size is useful, under the right circumstances. Let's look at the parts of the story that support that central idea. These parts are called supporting details, because they explain and develop the central idea, and help prove it. What parts of the story support the idea that, it doesn't matter if you're tall or short, your size is useful under the right circumstances? The camel was tall, so it could reach over the low wall to get to the plants, while the pig was too short to do so. But later, the pig was short enough to walk through the gate in a high wall, to get to the vegetable garden, while the camel was too tall to do so. These two parts of the text support the idea, that it's sometimes good to be tall, while other times it's good to be short. In longer stories, we might find more than one central idea, all with their own supporting details. Remember, it's always good to ask ourselves this: what is the most important message the author is trying to send? Because then we can find the central idea of a text more easily. And we should always find the supporting details in the text, that explain and prove the central idea. Then, when someone asks us what the book we are reading is about, we can summarize it in one or two sentences, like this. It is about how the camel and the pig discovered, that it doesn't matter if you are short or tall, your size will be useful, under the right circumstances. So, now you have learned how to find the central idea of a text, why don't you try it out? Ask yourself what the message the author is trying to send is, and find the supporting details. Have fun!